The appeal of visual novels has eluded me for a while. On one hand, I like the stories they tell. On the other hand, it seems tedious to finish them, so I don't know if they will still fit into my backlog of activities, which I promise I will finish someday. But that didn't stop two visual novels which wormed their way into my heart, and I can only thank my cousin and my sister for that. Enter challenger number 1, The Great Ace Attorney. Okay, so I've played a few Ace Attorney series myself, and I was pretty invested in it. You should have seen me confidently choosing the right evidence, presenting it to the court with much bravado, and seeing the culprit break down before my eyes. Victory is sweet. Unfortunately for me, I lost interest after the Phoenix Wright trilogy and kinda got stuck there. Now fast forward a couple of years and Rin, my sister, wanted me to play Daigyaku Tensaiban, also known as The Great Ace Attorney. It was the 9th installment in the series, and I kinda skipped a few games before that. Her hype didn't help much, and neither did the localization issues nor the region exclusivity. But Rin was persistent. She found a way to break through the barriers, purchase the game, and make it playable on her phone. Yeah, there was no way I'd decline after all the hard work that she did. The Great Ace Attorney brings us all the way back to the 19th century. Playing through the game made me realize that having modern technology absent from it didn't hinder the game's creativity. On the contrary, this allowed it to play to its strengths. Investigations take the spotlight with a new theater of deduction gameplay, and the courtroom uses the jury system, adding a new dimension to the trials. This made the familiar experience for me fresh and exciting. The roller coaster of emotions I felt in the courtroom all came back, and for the first time in years, I remembered how it felt like to present the final piece of evidence that brought the truth to light. I thought that was the last visual novel I would commit to for the foreseeable future. Oh, how wrong I was. Now, another thing about me is that I was never a fan of otome games. I'm really not into the daily grind and end up with a love interest. Not even when V, my cousin, asked me to play Mystic Messenger. But I guess fate had other plans, and it came in the form of a white-haired enigma named Sarah. V commissioned me to draw a character from the game, so I set off to do my research. And the more I dove into the lore, the more I found myself saying, I want to know what happens next. Final play it! The game starts with an unknown person, inviting you over to a secret organization's chat room where you help the members plan a fundraising party. As you progress, you begin to unravel each of the members' pasts, personalities, and purposes. The game was, alright. By participating in the mundane conversations, empathizing with the deeper beats of the story, and having a wide range of endings to choose from, you can easily be engulfed in this world, and even have the choice to go deeper still. Both of these games have their own unique ways of keeping me engaged, hook, line, and sinker. While The Great Ace Attorney has more gameplay mechanics, its story is linear and there's one conclusion that you aim to move the game forward. The thrill lies in the perceived consequences of your mistakes, bringing you and your client closer to the guilty verdict, prompting you to think carefully about which evidence to present or what line of reasoning to pursue. Mystic Messenger, on the other hand, offers simpler gameplay in the form of response. The thrill lies in the plethora of endings you could get, depending on when and what you choose to say. This makes the replay value much higher due to the various routes you could go through. What they both succeed in is tugging at your heartstrings with extremely well-written characters that leave a lasting impression on you. Since the key to a great visual novel is a great story, good character design comes in a close second, and these games certainly delivered on that front. Thank you for making it this far into my story, and see you in my future videos. Bye!